Welcome, yogis. We'll begin our practice today by finding a comfortable seat, either sitting cross-legged in Sukhasana on the mat or on a blanket, or you can sit in hero pose on the shins, your bottom resting on your heels. And right away, we're going to start by bringing our hands to our hearts. And taking a moment here to either close your eyes or take your gaze down to the floor and draw your awareness inwards to your heart space. And begin to notice how the space around your heart feels. Is there a color that comes to mind when you think about the space around your heart? What other qualities do you feel in your heart space? Is there lightness, heaviness, expanse, tension? Just take a moment to be curious and notice what your heart feels like. Are there any words that come to mind when you think about your heart? And remember that any way that you feel is okay. All of you is welcome in this practice on your mat today and every day. And take the next few breaths to deepen the breath around the heart, breathing into any tension there. And asking your heart to be open to releasing any burdens, grief, sadness, tension, anger, anything that your heart is holding on to. Ask it to be open to letting that go right now. And bring your hands to heart center and start to rub your palms together very quickly so they become warm. And when your palms feel nice and warm, bring the palms over the eyes, fingertips onto the forehead, and let that warmth soak into your eyes. And then cover your ears, the front of your throat, and your heart. And blink open your eyes and come to your mat, ready to begin your practice. And we'll begin in Tadasana at the front of our mats. Feet right underneath the hips. Lift and spread the toes. Lift the heels, set them down, and draw up through the arches of the feet. Inhale and reach your arms up overhead, taking your gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, arms out and down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, out and down. This next time, as you inhale and exhale, I'd like you to imagine that you're drawing a bubble around yourself. It can be any color that you want it to be. But imagine creating a bubble, a safe space all the way around yourself. A space for you to practice, for you to unburden your heart. Take your feet a little bit wider. Inhale and reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Take your fingertips down to the floor, bending your knees if you need to, and shake your head yes. And no. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold once more. Inhale, halfway lift, taking the hands onto the knees and lift the heart to the tailbone. Exhale, round your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Enjoying this movement along the spine, articulating through each vertebra. Take 2 more, please. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to stand. Walk the feet back to touch. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up, gaze to the thumbs. Navel draws up and in. Exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees if that feels better. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to the floor or the shins. Shoulders draw away from the ears, navel up and in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And step back to plank pose on the toes or the knees. Hold here. Press the floor away. Drawing energy up through the palms, the arms into the heart. That stable earth energy. Exhale, release the knees down, lower the body. Tops of the feet to the mat, inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. One more. Come up a little higher, exhale, release. Inhale up through plank. Exhale back to downward facing dog. Come up high onto your toes and press your shoulder and your heart back towards your thighs. Slowly releasing one heel at a time. Exploring that range of motion in the back of the legs. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, soft knees, gaze forward. Step or float your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms reach out and up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. And lower, chaturanga, or to the floor. Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find stillness right away here. Exhale, soft knees, gaze forward, step or float. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, taking hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Pull up and over to the left. Turn your gaze up to the right. Inhale to center. Grab hold of the left wrist. Pull up and over to the right. Gaze toward the left bicep. Enjoying this expansiveness you're creating along the sides of the heart. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back to plank, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Keeping the hips square, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, plant the hands, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, right foot comes forward again. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. This time, three-legged dog, open the hip and roll the right ankle out. Gaze under the right armpit. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, pigeon pose. Inhale, lift the heart and the gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, a dog. Inhale, left leg high, hips square. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, high lunge. Exhale, plant your hands. Three-legged dog, this time opening the hip. Gaze under the left armpit and roll the left ankle. Inhale, square the hips. Exhale, pigeon pose. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Place the knees onto the floor. We'll inhale and reach the right arm up toward the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Right shoulder and temple down. I'm going to reach my left arm forward, but you might want to wrap it around your low back and open to the left. Just explore and see what feels good for you. As you enjoy this stretch, just notice any thoughts, sensations, feelings that come up, images. With curiosity, not with judgment, inhale your left arm up and thread the needle. Left shoulder down. Right arm can extend or wrap. Breathe into the back of your heart. And returning to center, puppy pose, arms extend. We keep the hips stacked over the knees and either bring the forehead to the floor, the chin, or the chest. Keep lifting pelvic floor, gaze steady. And child's pose, knees apart, toes together. And wrap the armpits right around the knees. Take a deep inhale. Big sigh out. One more breath here. And turn your head the other direction. And coming back to center. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, round knee to nose, high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. Find a steady focal point and feel your weight balanced equally between both feet. We're going to do a practice to clear the space of the heart. It's called a hridauti. So we're going to stick out our tongue and pant like a dog. And you can do this for as long as it feels good for you. If you start to get dizzy, then just stop and come back to your down dog. Taking a deep breath in, stick out the tongue and pant. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find stillness and observe how that felt for you. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, round knee to nose. Inhale to your crescent lunge. Finding your weight balanced equally between the feet once more. Right kneecap lifting, hips gently squared to the mat. Steady focal point. And you might find that that one round of hridauti was enough for you and you can just hold this posture. Otherwise, inhale the arms up. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down, palms face forward. And really pump the breath from the navel up and in. We're trying to clear that space around the heart. Deep breath in, stick out the tongue. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Again, pausing to notice the effect. Child's pose is always an option. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, round knee to nose. Warrior two. This time taking eagle arm variation. Left elbow under the right. You can hug the shoulders. Bring the backs of the hands together or the palms to touch, wrapping the thumbs. Inner thighs rolling open, tailbone dropping down. Take a moment to squeeze the elbows down towards your chest. Keep the breath steady. Inhale, lift them up and press the hands forward. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Imagine you're moving up and over a bolster on that left side of the body. Inhale, back to center. Lift both kneecaps. Reach long through the right side body. Trikonasana. Take your gaze down and bring your left hand to your heart. And use the left hand to peel your heart open and then re-extend the arm. If the neck is tight, take the gaze down to the right hand. Otherwise, gaze up to the left. Gaze down, left hand to the hip. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pivot to the back of the mat. Left toes out 90 degrees, right toes in 45. Warrior two legs. Inhale, arms out. This time the right elbow comes under the left. Take the same variation with the arms on this side. Again, inner thighs roll open, tailbone drops. Gently firming the heels toward one another. Squeeze the elbows down. Breathe into the space behind the heart. Inviting release. Inviting an unburdening of the heart, energetically and physically. Lift the elbows up, press the palms forward. And release. Inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Up and over on that right side. Gaze up to the left palm. Inhale, rise up. Kneecaps lift. Trikonasana to the left. Take the gaze down, right hand to the heart. And roll the heart open. Re-extend the arm. Press down through the ball mound of the left big toe to help you to prevent locking the left knee. And notice your experience of the posture. Gaze down. Inhale, rise up. Pivot toward the front edge of the mat, your choice, to vinyasa or come to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, lower to the belly. And we'll take a little exercise here to strengthen the back. So we're going to take the legs into a straddle and reach the arms straight out in front of us. Inhale, lift up the arms and legs. And as you exhale, draw the legs together as you draw the elbows back and down. Inhale, reach forward, legs open. Exhale, legs together, elbows back and down. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, back. Keep going. Two more. Beautiful. Crocodile pose. Legs wide, spin the heels toward one another, stack your forearms, and rest the forehead on the forearms. Deep cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And really let the pressure that you're receiving in the belly from the floor aid you in inviting your breath into the back of the body. So you start to feel an opening in the low, mid, and upper back. Good. Go ahead and bring the legs back together. Arms under the shoulders. Inhale back up. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, come to warrior one legs. Interlace the hands, the low back, and roll the shoulders open. Lift up through the pelvic floor, draw the navel up and in. And you can stay here or make your way toward humble warrior, bringing the right knee or the right shoulder to the inside of the right knee. And then start to draw the hands away from the low back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg forward, seal the right foot. Interlace your hands with the opposite pinky on top this time. Lift the hands away from the low back. Stay here or start to bow forward. Letting those burdens just fall out of your heart into the earth. Total surrender. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll come into side plank, Vasisthasana on this right side. You can stay here and stack the feet. You can bring the left foot in front of the right leg. Keep the arm down or extend it. Let your breath support you here, building stability in the shoulders, chest, and back. And exhale to center. Find your down dog. Inhale, side plank on the left. Again, you can stack the feet, or bring the left or right foot in front. You could even set the left knee down if you wish. And return to center. Downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank and lower to your bellies. Choice to come to locust pose, or maybe bend the knees and reach for the soles of the feet and come into bow pose. Actively kicking the feet into the hands. Perhaps rocking with the breath. Once more, crocodile pose. And coming back, everything into center. Press back to child's pose. Keep the arms extending this time. And then go ahead and come onto your backs. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. Take a nice full body stretch. And as you exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Gently rock from side to side. And circle the knees one direction. And then the other. Extend your left leg, keeping the right knee pulled into the belly. Inhale here. Exhale, navel to spine, curl the forehead up toward the knee and hold. Release down and draw the right leg across the body. Coming into reclining twist, gaze toward the right palm, shoulders anchored. Two more deep breaths. And exhale back to center. Crossing the right ankle over the left knee. Pull them both in towards your belly. Reclining pigeon. Finding some motion side to side to start. And then finding that sweet spot where you're getting a good stretch that's not too painful, that you can breathe into. And release. Pull the left knee into the belly, extending the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, navel to spine, forehead to knee. Hold here. And release. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Left leg comes across the body, left arm extends. Gaze to center. Left knee comes in. Cross left ankle over right knee, reclining pigeon. Again, finding movement. and then stillness. And release. Pull both knees into the belly. Curl the forehead up and in. Make yourself small, tight. Hold. And release to Shavasana. Arms and legs expand out from the body. Shoulders roll under. If it's comfortable, close the eyes. And soften the skin on the scalp. Soften the inner ear. Feel the support of the earth underneath you, holding you safe and secure. Breathe down to the hands, softening the skin on the hands. Breathe down to the soles of the feet, softening the skin there as well. And allow yourself to just be here, integrating body, mind, breath, and spirit. Allowing your heart to unburden itself. Begin to deepen your breath. You can stay here as long as you want. If you'd like to be done, deepen the breath. Bring some movement to fingers and toes. Gently rock the head from side to side. And curl up onto one side, using your bottom arm as a pillow. And the support of your arms, go ahead and come back up to a comfortable seat for our closing meditation, which will be a mudra meditation, and we'll do one called Apana Vayu Mudra, and we do this by bending the pointer finger and holding it with the thumb, and then bringing the tip of the middle finger and the ring to touch the thumb and extending the pinky. So again, pointer finger bends, it's held down by the thumb. Bring the tip of the middle finger and the ring finger to touch the thumb and extend your pinky. And you can do this with one hand if you might need support from the other hand to hold the mudra, or you can take the mudra with hope. Again, sitting up nice and tall, allowing the shoulders to slide away from your ears. Gently draw the chin in toward the front of the neck, lengthening the back of the neck. And hold your awareness on the point of contact between the thumb, middle, and ring fingers. No need to control your breath. Just hold your attention on that point. And this mudra, Apana Vayu Mudra, supports heart health and is said to physically and energetically release any covering over the heart. Whether that be plaque, like actual physical plaque, or the emotions, the heavy emotions around the heart. If the mind wanders, draw it back to those points of contact. Noticing with curiosity what you feel. And when you feel ready, you can release the mudra. And again, take your hands over your heart and observe your heart and the space around it. Without judgment, just notice what you feel, what you see, what you hear. And bringing the hands back to heart center. Thank you for sharing this practice. Namaste.